On the left side of your screen is White Initiative, Roland Chang. And on the right side, we have Bant Control, Bant Miracles. I think it's Miracles. Force of Phil Blackman of Eternal Dirtles. Tundra into Ponder to start the game for Phil.
I can keep this. Like the limited format's fast?
Yep. Yeah, the limited format.
Tim Dead inside with a question. How is COVID, by the way, in New York? You still have restrictions. We don't really have restrictions anywhere at this point, I don't think. But visiting a family member in the hospital quite a bit over the last month, and you would not believe how many people walk into a hospital without a mask on and need to be told to wear a mask. And then look at the security guard like they have 3 heads. It's wild.
Pretty strong too.
Well, that white planeswalker looked like just a bomb.
Okay.
You just don't lose the draft if you get it.
Yeah.
It's out of control. Chalice on 1 on Roland's side. That'll stop some of Force of Phil's game plan for sure.
They forgot that I got to keep. I got to keep a creature in the eye removal for theirs, so that I could kill it with my bite.
The name.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Cleric. Yeah.
Okay. Cavern naming Cleric and Roland doing... Oh, interesting.
Not a use for them. All right.
All right. Very nice.
I'll play... in response, I'm going to predict target myself. Source Plowshares. That's right.
Source Plowshares dumped into the yard. Predict draws 2 cards, but it looks like White Plume Adventurer will resolve. Roland is here in the chat, says I got bored. Yeah. Seems like it. All right, Roland will enter the first room of the Undercity. Roland says, I think for the camera, we'll try to use a dry erase marker going forward. Interesting. Yeah, I would just be in the... I was in, like, the lobby of the hospital a few times, and people just barging in, no mask on, and the security's like, oh, you have to put a mask on, sir or ma'am. And they're like, what? What? For what? It's crazy out there.
Let's see.
All right, Prismatic Ending hit the White Plume.
You got time.
Yeah. I just dropped all my cards.
All right, Roland dropped some cards, everybody. Wait a minute, those are not the same cards that were in Roland's hand. Roland! That was a little sketchy right there. I don't know about that one.
You've got Cavern.
The last one.
Yep.
Say...
Yeah, I'm calling a judge. Obviously, there's a volcanic island in play now for Phil. But this deck is mostly Bant. As far as I know. Also, excuse me. Also, Phil's deck is posted on our Discord server. I don't know how up to date the list is week to week, but it is posted. All right, another White Plume entering here for Roland. Going to enter the next room and create a treasure, it looks like.
Treasure token.
Probably.
There's the treasure. And it gets sacrificed immediately.
Only Spellbinder.
And Spellbinder comes in. Let's see Phil's hand. All right, so Expressive Iteration ×2. And a Brainstorm, a Prismatic Ending, a Mystic Sanctuary, and I can't tell what the other card is.
Go ahead.
Phil, what the heck colors are your deck? I thought it was Bant.
Don't mind.
Nobody knows.
Exile first card.
10.
All right, looks like maybe the other card was a Snapcaster. I couldn't really tell.
So I'll use it for green.
Okay. Oh, great. So you're still 12.
Midla.
Mystic Sanctuary comes in. Prismatic Ending has been targeted. Puts it back on top. And Expressive Iteration.
Destroy target artifact or enchantment. You got it.
Ending into exile. Ending hits Chalice.
Two more. I think that's Anointed guy, right?
It's only the one that's actually exiled.
You can double check though, because I'm not sure. I think it's
pretty sure
only the Anointed guy,
it's
but I
probably
could be
just
wrong.
Anointed Peacekeeper for that one.
Okay, some confusion here about Spellbinder. Spellbinder only removes an individual card. Peacekeeper is the one that names a card and does not remove it from hand. So they're just checking the wording on it. Roland's card is not in English.
Alright, so Kel's done.
No.
All right, so Chalice has been exiled.
Alright, going to Catacombs.
3, which is a 9.
Roland will make a skeleton on upkeep. Thanks to the initiative. Next room is the ultimate.
And in my turn, trigger. Yep.
3, 4, I'm at 12. Seasoned Engineer.
Results.
Going into there.
Seasoned Engineer. Entering the last room now is Roland. Taking the initiative one more time. Let's see what gets revealed.
That's one other.
Looks like a variety of options. Dungeoneer has been pulled to the front. Phil needs at least a Terminus here, right?
Count towards the X.
So I paid 2 more for that, and then I paid 1 more for the X.
Cool.
All right, going for Thalia.
Fights. Yeah, I just gotta remember how it does it. So
This is
fights
taxed even when it's gone.
And the creature
Like if I
will
get rid of
die,
this is still
exile
taxed.
it.
Correct. That's
Okay, so it's getting one counter, and you're fighting which
The
one?
rest of it.
You got it.
There's still exile until I get the monster.
Yeah, the Spellbinder, even if it leaves the battlefield, the Prismatic Ending stays in exile with attacks. For anybody unclear on that.
He doesn't fly, right? Or return. Alright, 3. Oh yeah, this is exile. Put you to 4. Let's say.
I'm going to go. Let's see.
2, 3, 4.
What's my tax?
Card castle. Push back to 7. Go ahead.
So these will be
Yep.
6. There's no trigger there.
All right, Explorer trigger. And thinking about which creature to target.
Human wizard.
and this is only when warrior does it?
Sorry, I'm gonna check.
I think it's when everything in your party does it, right?
Yeah, it's a party. So wizard.
Wizard, cleric, warrior, rogue.
This is a human cleric. Yeah, it's not a wizard. Yeah, it's just a human cleric, and this is an orc cleric. Yeah.
Right, but a
So
cleric,
this is.
but cleric it would still trigger for warrior, cleric, rogue, wizard, right?
So this is for. All right.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, you can target one of the special parties. Wizard.
Cleric, yes. So cleric.
Roland, we got to buy you a box of Baldur's Gate so you can draft it and know what's going on.
Yeah.
Do you want me to move back to it?
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Okay. Yeah. I
Which one are you doing?
I'm going to go ahead with the this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So explore. That's in my hand.
Ancient Tomb into hand. And attack it for 6.
I'll pass a turn after that. Turn up. And tap.
Yeah, Roland needs to learn how to read Japanese, I think is what we've learned here.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying.
This is the one I played to get There's nothing.
Both creatures on tap? Oh yeah, both creatures on tap because they went to the last room. Okay.
How about?
All right, Phil passes the turn.
Secret entrance.
Did we miss the damage on the phone in the top center of the screen, or was it added?
That is still good.
Thalia is still big. Yeah. 5.
And I pictured.
Tap.
Good luck.
2.
All right, playing the planes found in the Undercity.
Yes.
Okay. Attack. Yeah.
All right, Roland thinking about attacking with everybody. Yep, attacking with everybody.
The explore. I'm gonna target the elite spellbinder.
Okay.
All right, targeting the Spellbinder with Explore.
Yep.
It will have protection from creatures, and let's see if it gets a counter. It will. Spellbinder revealed on top.
I will leave this on top.
Okay. Priority pass, yeah.
Yeah.
Flash and Snapcaster.
Flashing in Snapcaster.
Swords and Thalia.
Swords to Plowshares.
With Thalia, that costs 2 more. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm paying the tax.
So the chalice out there. So you're swordsing the Thalia.
Thalia getting targeted by swords.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to let's see, block potentially this guy for 3 less damage. 1, 2, 3,
I'm surprised we haven't seen Force of Phil with Attraction Miracles yet.
7, 11. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Okay, so you'll gain 5.
I'll gain 5.
Start with.
I'll soak up 3 damage.
Soak up 3 damage from one of these.
Yeah, they're the same, right? So I'll take 3. I'll take 4, 8, 11.
Yep, so you're at 2.
Sorry, let's see.
All right, life totals appear to be correct. Phil down to 2.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. One ballista.
Ballista X is 2. That ends game 1, it looks like. Roland gets it. All right, looks like I'm mulliganing to 5 for Force of Phil. Flooded Strand pass.
This guy's what I really want to try out. Still need 2 more.
Trample Toxic for 3. Yeah, that's the right casting cost. So
Oh, there it is. Minor misstep on Lotus Petal. And there's a tropical island, so
oh, so you just hold them there? Yeah, just keep putting
I don't know. 4-color miracles.
you're only on 3.
There's the first ever minor misstep on 90s MTG. Chromox
So's this.
What is it? Is this a
pitching Aven Mind Sensor.
Yeah. So like, beasts that fight.
Any reason to use that?
Imprinting for white. Lotus Petal Pass.
Those are the good ones. That one's okay.
Good.
Cleric one's good.
Tundra Pass.
Wizard one's kind of ass, if I remember.
You just like bounce a wizard.
Something like that, yeah.
The zombie one is
Probably one of the better ones, I
gets
think,
the
right?
zombie back.
3 cards in Phil's hand.
It's basically stronghold, but
Yeah. I don't remember what else there was.
Elite Spellbinder is the pick.
untap an elf.
Swordsing it before revealing the hand. Tundra and Wasteland.
Yeah, I can't name it or take anything.
Yeah,
Was
it's
there a
not mine,
soldier
right?
one, a white one?
Yep,
Is
not
that
mine.
Oh, that was the white one was soldiers.
Back up to.
Was it?
Gives it
the-
+1/+1.
So,
All right, wasting the Ancient Tomb. Not bad.
That one's the last.
yep.
X is 1 on the Chalice.
Pre-modern maze.
Good.
Like, you sing, like, you just, like, don't lose to Dreadnought. You're just like, oh, untap it.
Yeah.
You have one creature there? Untap.
All right, Flooded Strand for Phil. Roland, just a Chromox imprinting white on the battlefield. Phil's making land drops.
Sold
Caracas for Roland.
in pre-modern with what's that? Cryptic Gateway.
Is that the Onslaught rare? No.
Yeah, where you can tap 2 creatures and put 1 into play from your hand that is the same creature type. Then there's
Someone.
Another Chalice on 1 enters here for Roland. Not bad.
white and 1, and you can tap it to tap a creature of,
All right, Phil making all the land drops.
and then it doesn't untap during your upkeep, but whenever a creature enters the battlefield, it
Oh,
untaps.
yeah, it's like...
Walking Ballista X is 1.
You can like play a soldier, tap them both, play something. Oh, look, I get to tap them both. My enlistment officer.
Hard casting Thwart to counter the Walking Ballista.
No, I was just gonna
Not go
mostly,
wide? Yeah.
Fetching with Mystic Sanctuary here. Mystic Sanctuary maybe putting Thwart on top.
Something?
Or no, that's
I'll
one
draw
where
it
it's
and
like
pass.
tap 2 soldiers, deal 2 to an attacking or blocking creature.
What am I thinking of?
There's one that is tap 5. It's like the rare from that set from Onslaught.
Mobilization? Enchantment that's pumped? That might be good. Sleep soldiers?
I figure it's got to be like a Soul Land deck to get out a 5-drop artifact.
All right, Roland not finding more mana.
For 6. 3/6 vigilance.
Oh, from like Elite.
We know Phil has a Thwart in hand.
That's a fat creature that you can put it off of it.
Another Chalice on 1.
It's definitely like tier 3 or 4, but
I mean, that's the good thing about the format. Is
I
you
know.
still win games. Or
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. Honestly, you could even like turn into Armageddon deck. Soul lands. Like you're just like here's
once
2
you
good
get that
decent
down,
guys.
it's like
Yeah. Turn 2. Turn 1 a good guy. Turn
Another Chromox comes in for Roland. I'm sure there's something to pitch.
But this can prevent damage too.
Touch the Spirit Realm goes into exile.
this kind of numbers pretty regularly.
So 3 Chalices on 1, 2 Chromox with white and a Caracas on the table for Roland.
Especially because I have
And we know Phil has a
prisons off, so that's a free one.
Thwart in hand still.
Yeah.
Wasteland on Caracas.
They're the real tall dude. I can't remember his name. Replace Doomsday. Yeah.
Even Mind Sensor gets flashed in. That's pretty good. Fetching in response.
it's like an hour and a half away.
Mind Sense is good.
And then I think
Getting a Volk and Aven Mind Sensor will resolve.
a little bit.
Huh. I don't know. It feels pretty. Feels much like once. I mean, yeah, I play initiative, but like once it came out, it felt more diverse to me, honestly.
Yeah, like this is actually playable.
Yeah, like lots of stuff is just like more viable now. So I don't know. I still think Delver is the best.
White Plume Adventurer comes in for Roland after an Ancient Tomb. And Thwart hard cast here to counter it.
Should I just try Delver again?
Yeah.
Because I don't like. I'm still waiting on finding 2 more of that beast.
Yeah. Do you just whenever you buy singles, you always buy them locally, or you buy online?
Well, I pre-ordered it.
Aven Mind Sensor gets in there.
Bring it to like a 10th or something.
And cleric. Yep.
Cavernon Cleric. And now another White Plume. This one will resolve. Roland will enter the first room of the Undercity.
And I will pass a turn to your upkeep.
Yeah, I did not expect to see this much initiative tonight.
Really? Has there not been too much people
The
playing?
last month of that I was the only person on initiative.
Really?
All right, hard casting a Terminus. And that'll resolve.
Once Upon a Time. I think it's pretty good
I'm
though.
gonna lost well.
I've got it in here.
All right, Lost Well, Scry 2 for Roland on upkeep. Roland will most likely be keeping the initiative for a couple of turns here. I don't think there are any haste creatures in Phil's deck.
And reads untended. Okay, yeah, let's try something.
So,
Thalia comes in. Passing the turn.
I've had pretty good experiences against it. Like I beat it.
Lots of land drops for Phil. At least this Misty Rainforest can fetch a Mystic Sanctuary now, potentially.
I mean, both of my hands are heaps on set, and they weren't like ideal, but they're still like.
Yeah, my first 2 hands were just no landers.
All right, Roland says to goad.
So I didn't shuffle.
Nothing. Maybe trying to move over to the left side to draw a card on the next room. Yeah, Twitch chat preparing for a large Entreat the Angels. Mystic Sanctuary. Thwart goes back on top. And predict.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Goad might not be a May.
Targets are double wasteland with you, Rainforest. That's fine.
All right, here's Life from the Loam. Double Wasteland and Misty Rainforest are chosen.
Good.
Misty Rainforest comes in.
I just want to make sure that I'm not playing a second list. I don't think I did.
I don't think you did. Yeah, because you had 6 and then
I had the 7th.
I don't think Phil played a second land.
for the all.
YouTube commenters will let us know.
Secondary land that I didn't use. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that I'm not.
Was it archives?
Yep.
And draw. Turn.
Yep.
No, it just says it's controller. It doesn't say
Play planes.
yeah, I did like literally.
Cast a Lotus Petal for 1 mana there. Doesn't get countered by Chalice. Its mana value is still 0.
I know, but
All right, Twitch chat saying Roland had to goad Thalia there. But what's the wording on goad, though? It's like attack you, right? It's not attack Just attack, right?
I'll waste the 2.
Well, it's not a legal target because you can't
I
target.
will.
Those creatures attack each combat if able and attack a player other than you if able. Yeah, so Thalia had to attack. All of the chalices are on 1. Yeah, all 3.
Let's see, so 2, so here. Let's go with Palace Jailer.
Palace Jailer is chosen mostly for the extra draw trigger on the end step. Yeah, exactly. They thoroughly tested Goad for 1v1. Exactly.
I was looking at it, I'm just like, this card isn't good. It does have Monarch.
Good draw. Yep.
I guess they're saying there's still the top.
Land.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on how.
All right, Ancient Tomb comes in,
Protecting him or aggro.
attacking with Thalia.
I have 2 trample.
For how much?
For 4. I'm gonna cast the brainstorm. Triggers. Yeah, triggers. All the triggers are gonna go on the stack. I'm gonna counter my own brainstorm.
Yeah, not that great.
Yeah, it's probably.
That's the brain.
There's a 4/2 for
Cast, and then it also casts me the. I'm gonna tap these. 'Cause I'm picking them up anyway.
Okay.
So this is counter. Pick these up.
Whenever
You
an
can drop
opponent
Monarch.
attacks you while you're the Monarch, Emberwild Captain deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their
I'll
hand.
put Terminus on top. Sure.
Mystic Sanctuary, put Terminus on top.
To the player. If it was the creature, it'd be great.
To Secret Entrance.
All right, heading back into the secret entrance of the dungeon.
Like no evasion or anything.
I mean, it dies to pull.
Yeah, exactly. That's my issue with the red initiative creature.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Because it's like there's no drawback for losing the Monarch, like Palace did, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, if it dies, it dies. They waste a spell. But I don't know. What do you want to be doing for 4 mana? I guess is the question. I don't know what your curve is.
It's probably just better to play Sylvan Library.
It's a good card.
Are you out of dice?
I am currently out of dice. Yes.
Roland has the initiative and is the Monarch. Palace Jailer has 3 counters on it. Thanks, Phil, for pointing that out. Attacking for 7. Phil goes down to 2. Terminus on top of the deck for Phil.
If it was a hit, draw X cards and deal X damage. If that was the ability installed, because both the damage and the drawing cards are linked to the side. But in this case, the damage is linked to the stack.
All right, Terminus hitting the stack. Roland drawing off Monarch.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
It's like a chain.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Right. Okay.
So if you want, well, you have one. You don't have one.
What do you think happens if White Blue goes?
That makes sense.
I think it's still playable. I think you pivot to like either the Eldrazi
All right, both cards go on the bottom. Wasting the tomb.
colorless that
Passing.
it's just a big body. It can
Roland goes into the second room of the Undercity. Nothing to put counters on, but hoping for trap next turn or now. With White Bloom entering. Trap is next. Roland gets it. Good games. Good games.